Oh yeah, so spiritual, yeah. Very funny.
Hi guys, thank you so much for tuning into my channel, and I'm just gonna get right into it. This video is about how to survive your first year of college. Everybody wants to know what to do, what not to do. I'm gonna make it really simple and really short how to survive your first semester or your first year of college. Make sure if your college gives you a certain amount of days that you can be absent, that you can miss, because I know like my college that I went to, it was 5 days that you were allowed to be absent. Sis, don't use all your 5 days when the semester starts. If you use up all your 5 days when the semester went around close to midterm and finals, you're gonna need those mental days. You're really gonna need those days. Or when it's really cold outside, when it's snowing and you don't want to get up, save those days. Cherish those days. Make sure you go to class. Honestly, you're paying all this money to go to school. Don't just stay in bed or be in like people's faces, like just trying to be cool. Or you go to college and get so high that you can't even get up for class the next day. Like, no, don't do that. Because if you can't get up, then you don't need to be smoking. Honestly, that's that. Make sure that all your responsibilities are together before you turn up. So that way, tomorrow when it's time for class, you're not lost. Get to know your professors. Get to know your professors and participate. As much as you don't want to participate in class, just try it. Because if the professor knows who you are, when it's time to put your final grades in and you're like 1 point away from 90 or 80, he's gonna be like, you know, she really participated in class and she tried, so I'm just gonna give her that 1 point. Remember that. And don't be rude and don't be disrespectful. Just get to know your professors and be in class on time and then your papers on time. Yeah, get to know your professors, because chances are they're human beings just like us. They're not here to make your life miserable. They're actually here to teach you something. And college is, if you hated high school, you will love college, because it's somewhat of the same because of the maturity, but as far as like academically, you learn things that you can use in life versus things that you just, it's out of the textbook. Set a schedule for the days that you choose to hang out with your friends, like to go out and party and turn up or whatever. You know, time for studying. Like, listen, when I come out of class, this is the time that I'm just gonna sit here. I'm gonna turn my phone off, all the social media and all that other extra stuff off, so I can focus on my studies. So I can make sure, you know, I go over whatever we just learned in class. So when this test comes, I could do what I have to do. I'm just prioritize. Like, honestly, friends is gonna always be there. These parties are gonna always be there. They do the same stuff every day, so it's okay if you missed one. You know, try to find like a study group. Try to find a study buddy that you know that, okay, when it's time to write papers or when it's time to study for a test, that person will be like, yeah, let's go. We going to the computer lab. Because honestly, that saved me. I'm not a very good test taker, so when it comes down to exams, I panic. That's it. I panic. I know this stuff, but I panic and I just do really horrible. Not that bad, but not as good as I would like to. So once you have a study group or just that one friend that does not mind studying with you, you'll be fine. If you can, get a job, because you will be broke. You will be broke. So even if you only could work on the weekends, I had a job. At one point I had 2 jobs and I was still going to school. Like, I worked at Buffalo Wild Wings and I worked at the Boys and Girls Club. So I could always have money because I wasn't into the calling and asking people for stuff and all of that. I was just gonna get it on my own and make it work. So definitely look into getting like a little part-time job so you can have a little money in your pocket for when you want to just eat out one of these days. And you know, not everybody has mommy and daddy to call like, I need this, I need that, you know. Definitely look into getting a job. And it doesn't even have to be an outside campus job. Try to see if you can do work study. You know, work studies, I think, is only 16 hours a week. So honestly, it gives you time to study for school, and then you're not required to go to work study during final and midterm. So you can really focus on the things that you need to focus on. Just mind your business when you're in college. Do not be in everybody's business. Do not try to be, just don't be in everybody's business. If they beefing, that's their problem. That does not have anything to do with you. You came here to go to school. If they, just because your roommate is about to get in a fight does not mean that you need to get in a fight as well. So mind your business, because when your roommate goes home, you're going to be going home too. And so I know you did not take out no loan or anything like that just to get sent home. So mind your business. That's that. And your roommate, if they don't respect it, then I don't want to curse on here, but just that's the draw. They don't have to speak to you because you don't want to risk your education.
You just met them this semester or last semester, boo. You do not need to be risking your education for them, because chances are people that act like that, they probably got people to take care of them. And I don't, so I'm not about to be throwing blows. It's a wrap. No.
Not every guy that smiles in your face is the person you need to lay in the bed with. So be very careful, because chances are, if he's dating you, he's dating everybody else. So be very careful about, you know, with these young men on campus. Do not just be out here throwing it back for anybody that smile in your face or anybody that rub your back or hold your books. Like, it's none of that. Get to know a person. Like, honestly, the way I look at it is, if he's not coming with you to go get tested, then you don't need to be sleeping with him. That's that. So give yourself enough time to go with him and get tested before you even try to do anything. So, and that's like a lesson in life. You don't just sleep with anybody that just smiles at you. So keep that in mind, young girls. Like, there's too much happening these days, and you don't want to get caught up in some extra stuff. So yeah, you don't want to have a baby while you're in college. You don't want to catch an STD, especially one that you can't get rid of. So these men and women are trifling too. So don't be afraid to ask questions in college. Like, if the professor is going over something and you don't understand, ask him. You know, even if the class is going, oh my god, oh well, because at the end of the day, you're not here for that. You have a question, you paying your money to go to school, ask questions. Don't be afraid to email your professors either. Like, listen, I need extra work. When is your office hours? Can I come? Can we sit together? Can we work? Like, you know, stuff like that. Don't be afraid to use the academic center, the tutoring center. Like, don't be afraid to use that, because that's what it's there for. That's what these people are there for, just to make sure that you be successful in your career and then you pass all your classes. Don't be so quick to call somebody your best friend, because honestly, the people that you make friends with your first semester will not be your friends next semester. 9 times out of 10, your first semester friends are not always your friends in the end. Like, they'll meet you today and y'all will be best friends, and then tomorrow y'all are beefing and y'all live in the same room. So be very careful about who you tell your business to and who you decide to be buddy best friend inseparable with. You'll know when it's genuine, and you'll know when it's not. So just keep your guard up and just know what it is. That's about it.
Got everybody falling in love. It's a man down, she a killer. Aristo, to my jam they go dance calypso. All the posh girls for the disco. On my diary.